Welcome, my 7th graders. This is a first video lesson officially for our math class. So today we're trying something new. We will be learning on proportions from tables and graph, and this will be a second lesson of Unit 3. Now, I should have lessons with you and discussions with you after the video lessons. But for now, I would like us to just follow along the video and take notes while you're watching the video. And afterwards, we can discuss together as a class. So, Unit 3, Lesson 2, Proportions from Graphs and Tables. You should have this paper with you. It should be in front of you. You should pause this video, take this time to write your name, date, and period. So pause the video. When you're ready, you can come back to the video and continue on. Okay, so let's begin. The first part of this notes, it says it's titled the coordinate plane. Now we're going to fill in these blanks. And the first sentence, it talks about intersection of two lines. It says a blank is formed by the intersection of two lines. This picture is not in your notes, but I'm going to have you take a look at this. You have x-axis and the y-axis. Now, if these two lines are intersected just like this here is called a coordinate plane. So, to write this down, you may need to pause the video. A coordinate plane is formed by the intersection of two number lines. Horizontal number line is the x-axis, and the vertical number line is the y-axis. Now, an order pair, which looks something like x comma y with parentheses, an order pair is what gives the coordinates. And that is the location of the point. An order pair tells you where the point is. Now, the first number inside the parentheses, in this case is x, is called the x-coordinate. This x, this first number inside the parentheses is known as x-coordinate, but it's also known as x-value. Now, you probably want to write this on the bottom, parentheses, x-value. X-coordinate is also known as x-value. Then the second number would be the y-coordinate. That is also known as the y-value. So in this ordinate, the first one is x-value and the y-value. For example, sorry, I went down too fast. For example, you have an order pair 2, 3. 2 is the x-coordinate or the x-value, and 3 is the y-value. Now, I'm going to plot this on our graph. So, if 2 is the x, you need to look at the x-axis, and positive 2 is on the right side, so 2, and y-value is 3. So, starting at 2, you're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3. That point right there, you should name it as 2, 3. That's the point for the example. Now, the x-value or the x-coordinate, it tells you how many units you move to right or left. And you move to the right if that number is positive, you move to the left when that number is negative. Now, the next one is the y-coordinate. The y-coordinate, you move up or down, and you move up if it's a positive number, you move down if it's a negative number. Here, 2, 3, 3 is a y-coordinate, and it's a positive 3, and that's why we started at 2, and we went up 3 units, because it's positive 3. Okay, I would put a star next to these. These are the most important ones. You move x-coordinate, you move right or left, and the y-coordinate, you move up or down. And you have to know when you move right or up, that's when the number is positive. You move left or down when the number is negative. Okay, let's move down the notes. In the next part, if you look at it, it talks to you about x-axis and the y-axis. Now, if you look at the picture down here, the x-axis is this line, and this is known as the horizontal line. Then the y-axis is the one dropping from top to bottom, and this is not horizontal, this is a vertical line. Now, the intersection of x and y coordinates is called the origin. That's when they meet together, okay? So the intersection of the x's and the y's is called the origin. It's right in the middle, and we know that's when it's 0, 0. That's right here, the red dot. Then, this part for the line, I'm going to actually skip it, but for those of you who would like to know, I'm going to say that y equals mx plus b is defined as a line. You're going to see equation that looks very similar to these. This is not proportional. It's not always proportional, but equations like this are always a line. You don't have to write this. This is just for people who do want to take notes down. Now the last part is that the x-axis and the y-axis, it divides the coordinate plane. This whole thing's a coordinate plane. It divides into 4 things, and it's into 4 quadrants. These are known as quadrants. This is quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. These are Roman numerals, and it's always counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, from right to left. Okay, so this is the very end of the first video. You're going to have to move on to the next video to do the next part of your notes. So this is the end of this video. Please pause the video or go back to anything that you missed so that you can have it all completed. Okay? Good.